Let's talk to my friends, Brian and Michael.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Deodoro,
Lizard.
Deodorio from Lemon Twigs. How you doing, boys? You doing all right? Your record's coming out, man. You coming out with a new record. It's greatest day of the year. Tomorrow is. Where are they?
Hello?
Hello, Brian. How you doing?
Hello.
Good. Can you hear us? Can you hear
Yeah,
us?
we can hear you guys.
Coming
A
Hey.
little. Can we get a little louder? Can we get a little
Hello?
louder?
in? Get closer.
How you doing? There you are.
This is exciting.
This is exciting, man. You got your new record coming out.
Yeah?
Quiet,
Tomorrow?
boys.
Is it tomorrow? Yeah, tomorrow.
Tomorrow. Wow, I love seeing you. I do. So
We love being on. Being
know
on
what?
The show.
I don't know if both of you were on, but maybe it was just Brian. But you're one of the first early guests of Office Hours so many years ago, 4 years ago.
Wow. That was
Yes.
Brian.
Yeah. So this is an exciting new record you've got coming out. Songs for the general public. Everybody should pre-order and do whatever they can do to support my friends. Can I just ask you guys? I'm sorry if you get this, but are you related?
Oh, wow.
To him?
Yeah.
Am I picking him?
Yeah, to him. Are you two related? Here's
Yeah.
my question, and I'm sorry. I'm going to do a little bit of a Marin deal with you, a little bit of a memory lane deal, and I need you to just go with me on this.
We're going to start a blues rock jam.
No,
Like now I'm making.
not that kind of Marin.
Party you play. Oh, Telly?
What kind of guitar do you play,
Oh, that's
Telly?
good.
I'm just
What are you, a Fender guy?
Real. I'm just too old for that shit.
No, I want my audience to understand your background, where you came from, and how you guys got started. Because I just saw a video of you guys playing, like, that video came. I don't know if it's been online for a while, but you guys pre-meeting Rado, I think, doing some songs at like a talent show.
Yeah.
So you guys, when did you start? How did you guys kind of break into doing this professionally?
Well, we were kid actors. We were child stars.
You were? Wait, I know that about you, Michael, I think. Brian, did you also do the work in
Well,
that
we
field?
had no,
He was
no success on film or TV.
Yeah, but he was on Broadway
Oh, really?
in big roles. He was Gavroche in Les Mis, and then he was Flounder in The Little Mermaid. The biggest parts you could have if you were a kid.
Really?
Two things. Two
Is he
productions.
making this up? Is this
No, they're
No,
not.
I thought
But Michael, you were in a movie, right?
I was in a couple movies. Yeah,
I mean, okay, so there was that.
Heavyweights, Ethan Hawke.
with Ethan Hawke and,
What
and
movies?
Liz Banks. That's what we call her in the business.
Liz Banks.
Liz Banks. And Chris Pine.
Chris Pine?
Yeah, I tell you. Well, I don't want to talk about the stars. I don't want to talk any
Were you
trash.
traded in the trafficking of young child actors? Were you part of that scene?
No,
No. Good. Nobody had molested you on set.
no.
But okay, so you come obviously. I mean, obviously, I can hear it in your music. There's a musical theater DNA running through you. There's no question about that.
Yeah.
So
Well,
you
there are-
come from that world.
Yeah, there's like a few like Sondheim shows that we knew a lot of.
We did a lot of community theater too before we got into the professional stuff.
But when you're in high school, you are basically recording demos and writing songs, and you get that demo to Jonathan Rado. Is that who the first person you reach out to?
Yeah, it kind of happened like we did the acting stuff, and then we started to completely phase out of the acting stuff, and then we were like didn't really have a direction. We got with a lot of different people. Like there was the guy who did the music for Alvin and the Chipmunks movie, and tried to make us into. He was like a pop band. He was a rapper, and he said, and he was like this guy who, when I was like 13 or something, like they would buy us McDonald's every week, and then we would come in, and then he came in one time and said, "Hey, let me have some of your French fries," while we were listening to a track, and then he ended up drinking the whole thing of the French fries, ate the whole thing. He was like a real
crazy
jerk, you know what I mean?
That was a real.
This guy sounds like an asshole.
Yeah.
He was like a Ron. Is it like Ron? Not Ron. Is it Ron Perlman? Who's the New Kids on the Block?
Yeah,
guy?
Perlman.
Yeah.
Ron Perlman?
He was
Ron Perl.
Not Ron. Ron. Lou
right?
Perlman.
Lou Perlman.
He was like a Backstreet Boy guy. He wasn't the New Kids guy. He was.
His name was.
There wasn't
Loop.
bad New
His
Kids
name was
guy, though.
Loop Earlman.
Loop Earlman.
Loop Earlman. Wow. Okay, so then you were like, how did you go?
We were pretty directionless, and then Brian
Well, when we
Rado,
discovered Boxygen, we were just obsessed. And we were
Really?
like, the biggest Boxygen.
and then I would have been 14, and Brian would have been 16, and then we would have sent him our stuff, and then he said, "You want to come and record with us?" So then we met up in New York
on a school break, and we recorded our
and then
first album.
we went to Los Angeles on the school break.
You had spring. Was it spring break? Maybe
It was winter.
winter break over the holidays. You are 14 and 16 years old.
No, we would have been then 15 and
Right. Okay. 15 and 17 years old. You basically send blind, as Eric and I did with Bob Odenkirk, as people do.
Right.
You just blast somebody with your stuff. He loves it and says, if you can come out. Does he know how old you are at that point? He must.
Yeah, that's part of it.
Yeah, I mean that was. I think we related to the fact. I mean, Boxygen.
They
have
were
all
really
these,
young
like,
when they did their
Yeah.
high school albums that they did. So I mean, we related to that.
So you'd make the whole first record during that break, or is it sort of a back and forth a little bit?
No, we did 2 weeks, and we made the whole. I did like a bunch of like string overdubs and horn overdubs after that, but all the instruments.
Just Brian playing all that stuff.
But all the instruments were recorded in that 2 weeks, and most of the vocals. But there were some.
That is amazing. You said horns, and Doug starts playing this weird horn thing. You hear this thing? Okay, and then you guys explode because that first record of yours, in my opinion, is like it's got to be on the top. It's got to be on a list of like greatest first albums by an artist. It's like so fucking strong.
Thank you, Tim.
And then, so what's different about the way you make records now? Like, how did you make this new record? Was it still kind of a home recording
What a
affair?
terrible question to ask.
Well, we just did it. We did a lot of. We were jumping back and forth between here and Rado's studio in Los Angeles.
Oh, you did a lot of it there.
Yeah, the whole operation. I did some of it just at night when Rado wasn't in the studio, using his equipment, and then Rado helped us a lot with the post production, and we redid things, sounds, and everything. It was a lot of like. I don't know.
The main difference, I think, is with our first record, we were so enamored with recording on tape and the way Rado recorded, and we just loved the sound of his studio.
Yeah.
And he was still figuring it out, you know. But now, you know, it's a number of years later, and Rado's studio is like
Everything's upgraded. I mean, it's pretty.
Just developed a lot.
Yeah,
and,
it's a pretty like.
Our standards have, shifted.
Well, let's transition to what we all want to talk about, what we all need to talk about, is your involvement with my record.
We came in for like 2 days.
Okay.
Well,
Yeah,
these were big days.
That's a
Yeah,
great
Sounds like
fucking
a dope
record,
band.
man.
we got a lot.
I have a little video of you guys doing a little harmonies.
Huh?
Can I? Do I have your permission to play that right now?
Sure. There's no.
Sure.
There's no nudity in it or anything. You're not saying the N-word or anything.
Sounds like a dope band.
I just want to show because that before I show it, it was so exciting for me to get to have you guys come in and get to work with you because I'm such a fan and I'm really so impressed with your talent, like your skills.
Now I'm getting excited.
And your instincts and your knowledge of music and we did a few songs together and then Brian did a lot of overdubs on the record, but then getting to see you guys sing together, doing these harmonies, like some oohs and ahs and stuff, but also to see the way you guys work together was really fun because you're brothers and you're like finishing each other's sentences, and I felt like it was like, I assume you guys get along well, but it had kind of like a it had like a Davies Brothers kind of vibe going on, like the Kinks, kind of a little arguing, a little like no you did, like it's so this is the moment, and we'll just play this real quick and you could see it.
Oh gosh.
And how did your hair get so long, Michael?
It's kind of fun.
Pills.
It's a wig, clearly.
Horse.
All right, here it is. Can you play it?
Horse pills.
Oh, hold on. They're having an issue.
It's up. But it's kind of fun.
Here it is.
Yeah, we'll see it.
I don't like. So maybe.
You can put it
No,
there.
no, I don't want to. I don't want to follow it then.
No.
Yeah. Oh come on.
I'm not hearing it. Yeah, I don't hear it either.
Now let's just do the original thing that you were saying. Oh come away. Wait, what are you? I don't want to go.
All right. Could you not hear that,
But
guys?
here,
They couldn't hear it.
no.
Okay. Well, they said they can't. What are they?
I assume that it was just some genius arrangement.
It was actually. It was very pretty. But you guys are both finishing your sentences. Like, no, you do this. It's really. I loved it. I was in heaven, working with you guys.
It was a lot of fun, and the songs are great. It's a great record.
And I think I said this, but the video for Fear of Death it's everybody that's in that video is on the record, but not the ones playing that song. So that solo in that song, which is amazing, is you, Brian, playing it. But it's some other dude, Mike Bloom, pretending to play it. And he learned how, like you, I said it to you, I was like, are you okay with this? Because I don't know what the rules are for that. Like, it's whatever, right? It doesn't matter.
It don't matter.
That's great. I wouldn't have remembered you playing that. I would have just assumed that you overdubbed it, because I mean, I think we did dub over that, which was interesting about that song was that we dubbed over some other instruments, and it was like we were playing the live drums, but it was a whole other take.
Right. Yeah, you're right. We played over the original take and then took out the original stuff. So what are you guys going to do? I saw you were on Seth Meyers. That's cool.
Yeah, we did that. Did you watch the show?
No, I didn't. I just watched the clip. I just watched your clip. I didn't watch the whole show. I'm not watching those shows.
That show is crazy. But I mean, this is bizarre. But the clip was good.
How much overthinking from their side went into your appearance?
Huh?
How much overthinking on their side went into your appearance? Like, how many? Was it easy?
They didn't do anything.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
it was no. We could have done a video of us on the webcam, whatever it was, but
we wanted
to do it cool because we thought, well,
it's gonna be a pretty high production value.
Right.
But then
we watched the show and it's like he's on a webcam and everything, and
Oh, he was there.
no, like
Oh, right.
no,
Yes, I see what you mean.
No, everybody was just
I know. They
Yeah.
still haven't figured it out. They keep trying to like set design everyone's homes. They're putting like a picture of a sailor behind him, and
really awkward with the jokes and then the no laughter, and I mean all of those shows. I mean, yeah,
it really exposes the hollowness of those shows. Like when you take the fake laughter out, you're like, this shit's not funny.
What they do in WWE is they put the whole lot actually.
Sorry, the guys are freezing
My
cold.
fingers are numb.
We also
There's something we need to address from the YouTube chat going on.
What?
Which is they're calling us out on our inconsistency about shirt policies. But I do want to clarify that
you're wearing a shirt.
Yeah, they both have
shirt
shirts. But the way it's cropping on YouTube, you need to stand up a little more to show that you are indeed wearing a shirt.
Michael, can you just prove to our audience that you were wearing a shirt?
The nipples are covered.
Yes.
Oh.
By the way, there's no policy. I might allow shirtlessness.
No, I wouldn't not wear a shirt. I thought. I mean, I thought. You just can't see the thing.
I will say.
Go ahead, Brian. You have the final word.
This is just what they do. Is they have the whole backstage locker room. They bring them all out and they react to things. So they'll have wrestlers that react to if someone does a move. They go, "Oh no! Oh wow!" But they should do that with those TV shows and have the staff laugh at their own jokes.
I think they do that a little bit, but it's not. Maybe the audio's not coming through well. I don't know.
No, I'm in no place to judge other people's.
Have you guys explored? What's the deal with like playing live? Like, are you going to do any kind of anything like in a pod? Are you just not worrying about it right now? You're just letting that go?
I just want to do more records. I want to be able to put out more than one record a year, you know.
Well, listen, if we could get more records from you, that would be a blessing. But I have to say, I took John C. Reilly to see you guys play. Like whenever you played in LA last time. We wet our pants. We were flipping out. It's like you guys put on the best live show, I think, by far. What's it like being the coolest rock guy in town? Okay.
Well, that's great. It's
up to you.
Thank you.
So I hope you can get back out there and the audience can see you in the flesh, because it is just like a fun dynamic. It's like going to see Bowie back in the Ziggy Stardust days. Okay. All right, guys. Congratulations on another smash. And
thank you so much for having us on.
I hope I see you in the flesh one of these days. And all the best.
Okay.
See you guys.
Thank you.
Bye.
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 Let's hear it for the Lemon Twigs.
The pounding.
Wow.
The pounding.
I'll say.